If holy water kills vampires, then putting holy water in a humidifier is making holy gas. You just made a gas chamber for vampires. Does the opposite work as well? Can I create holy ice? Yes, and you can make holy whiskey with it. All men were at one point a boy trapped inside a woman's body. Humans put in a lot of effort to smell good only to be creeped out when someone tells them they smell good. Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Philosophy is wondering if ketchup is a smoothie. This is a horrible time in history to be named Karen. It's okay to be named Karen as long as you're not a Karen. That's what a Karen would say. I don't like your tone. I'd like to speak to your manager. To say someone has a Thor body is now ambiguous. Since Endgame I keep asking my wife what it's like to be married to a man with the body of a god. She's not amused. The MCU is really just a glorified TV show that airs in movie theaters. We just finished season 1. Calling a mountain chain the Rocky Mountains is like calling a lake the Watery Lake, or a road Asphalty Road. Or a big house painted in white called the White House. We pay rappers to brag about the money we give them. Having a refrigerator in the winter is having an artificially cold environment inside an artificially warm environment inside a naturally cold environment. If you have $1,000 as a kid you are considered rich, but if you have $1,000 at any other point of your life you are considered broke. Marvin the Martian was the ref in Space Jam since he is both an alien and a Looney Tune, making him a neutral party. Humans with anxiety are pretty much just people that are way too aware of being alive. Thousands of years in the future archaeologists will find strip clubs and make the assumption from the arrangements of the seating that there must have been a cult that worshipped metal poles. If someone is funny in your dream, you are the one that actually is funny. But then you wake up and realize it wasn't actually funny and didn't even make sense. Abe Lincoln and Michael Jackson while busting into your classroom, even though you've graduated years ago. Budgety 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 yeah you. Ha 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 wakes up you. Man WTF was that about? Apparently, a lemon is not naturally occurring and is a hybrid developed by crossbreeding a bitter orange and a citron. Life never gave us lemons, we invented them all by ourselves. So what you're saying is that instead of life giving us lemons, we gave lemons life. A guy named Weird Al has had a 40+ year long career with no allegations of sexual impropriety. The Olympics is the only time when you hear great execution by North Korea and it seems okay. Avatar, the highest grossing film of all time, seems to have made zero impact on culture. No one references the movie and no one really talks about it since it was released 10 years ago. The sentence "don't objectify women" has women as the object of the sentence. In the anime, Ash Ketchum was supposed to be a huge Pokemon fan before he left on his journey. But every time he sees any kind of Pokemon, he has to pull out his Pokédex because he doesn't know what it is. Ash Ketchum was a poser before he left on his journey. Whoever created the tradition of not seeing the bride in the wedding dress beforehand saved countless husbands everywhere from hours of dress shopping and will forever be a hero to all men. College students don't want to go to graduation ceremonies, but they go to please their relatives, while relatives don't want to go but go to support the students. We should all just be honest and skip that ceremony and go out for pizza. When you're a kid, you don't realize you're also watching your mom and dad grow up. Girls don't compliment guys because they're likely to take it non-platonically. Guys take it non-platonically because it happens so infrequently they don't know how to handle it. The last compliment I had was after I shaved all my hair off and a woman said I had a nicely shaped head. That was about a year ago. Still holding on to that one. Coffee makes you hyper, but coffee shops are designed for people to chill, whereas alcohol is a depressant, but bars and clubs are designed for people to be energetic. One of the most frustrating feelings in the world is being smart enough to know there's a better way to do something but not smart enough to invent a way to do it. It must suck to be an air conditioner repairman. You spend your day working in buildings that have no air conditioning. When it's fixed and finally cool, you leave.